Good evening all, Paul again. This is the final video on the Cybernet chassis Tedelex TE-6000 and the part that we've been waiting on. As you know, in the previous version video, we went through the painting process, the sanding to the laying down of the primer and then the acrylic overlay. Since that period of time, I've also coated the cabinetry in a vinyl wrap with a leather look surface, which has worked very well. Tried painting it with a wrinkle finish, but for some reason there was a contaminant in the metal. Even though it had all been sanded back to bare metal, it didn't work. Alright, so today's video, we got the faceplate, which we'd sent away to CAD Graphics at Apopka in Florida, and that's finally returned back to me, which took around about 2.5 months. All right, we'll open up the package. So what we did was we removed the steel faceplate from the bezel during the dismantling process. Straightened it all out. This one was a bit buckled, and then I sent that off to CAD Graphics, and they then produced this new faceplate. So this is a UV cured thick product, and it's almost identical to the original printing. Same fonts used, even I had the CB9SA stamp on there as well, which designates it was a South African radio which came into Australia and marketed it here by the Dick Smith Group. All right, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to put that faceplate on here. And I've also just pre-cut 4 double-sided clear bits of tape, and I'm going to put them on the faceplate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I just need to cut a few more and then we'll start putting them on. Alright, the double-sided adhesive pads have been put onto the bezel. What we need to do now is remove the covers on the transfers, and we then bond this to the front. Okay, relocated back to the working bench. All right, I've put on the new faceplate. It's stuck as I'd expect. I put all the knobs back on. Getting ready for a startup, just to give you a look over. Now for me, doing a restoration like this, the object was, can it be done? Well, this is the second time, as you know, I have rebuilt another Tedelex. It was in slightly better condition than this, but this one had a lot more internal parts that needed replacing, from the crystal filter, the VCO, which we put in an updated unit from Razor Radios. Thank you, Ray. And then we went through it. There was quite a lot of other things that needed replacing. Did a full service manual alignment, and it came up exactly as you'd expect. All right, let's turn this on. All right, we're on lower sideband. There's really not a lot on. This is in the evening here. That's your bit dimmer, so you can just dim the display. When your TX, the light comes on, obviously. Testing, all up. We've got AM. go. And there we go. It's close enough. Go back to lower side band. So there you go. There's not a lot on it at this time of night locally, but I think that's a good goal that we've kicked. I'll leave details in the description of the video on how to get access to CAD Graphics in Florida. They certainly can help you out if you want a faceplate restored. But there you go. This one, if you remember, was full of mud and grit, and it was really only a parts radio when we got it. And now look at it. It's better than when it was new. Okay. This radio has inbuilt VSWR calibration. It has obviously a noise blanket on and off. It also has a switched RF gain, so there's no dial on the front panel. There's your mode selection, clarifier in here. There's your swir calibration, dimmer, squelch, and the PA. You turn it and it clicks on. That's a switched potentiometer, and then the volume. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this series. I consider this one finish, and we'll start some more videos soon. Remember, comment, like and subscribe, and you can do it. Thank you guys.